Join me as I take on the challenge of practicing gratitude every single day for a week and see how it changes my life. Have you ever found yourself stuck in a cycle of negativity? Constantly focusing on what's going wrong rather than what's going right? I know I have, and it's exhausting. That's why I decided to embark on a week-long gratitude challenge to see if it could actually make a difference in my life. Spoiler alert, it did, in ways I never expected. Before I dive into my experience, let's talk about what gratitude actually is. It's more than just saying thank you when someone holds the door open for you. Gratitude is a deeper appreciation for someone or something that produces longer-lasting positivity. It's about recognizing the good in your life and acknowledging that the source of that goodness lies at least partially outside yourself. Research has consistently shown that practicing gratitude can lead to increased happiness, improved relationships, better sleep, stronger immune systems, and reduced stress. But despite all this evidence, many of us, myself included, struggle to make gratitude a regular practice. We get caught up in the daily grind, focusing on our to-do lists and the challenges we face, rather than taking time to appreciate what we have. That's exactly why I decided to challenge myself to practice gratitude intentionally every single day for a week. I wanted to see if I could break through my natural tendency toward negativity and experience some of these benefits firsthand. I set up a simple structure. Each day, I would write down 3 things I was grateful for in the morning and 3 things at night, reflecting on specific moments from the day. Day 1 of my gratitude challenge started off a bit rocky. I woke up late, spilled coffee on my favorite shirt, and got stuck in traffic on the way to work. By the time I sat down at my desk, I was already in a foul mood. But I had committed to this challenge, so I reluctantly pulled out my journal and tried to think of 3 things I was grateful for. After staring at the blank page for a few minutes, I finally wrote, "I'm grateful for my comfortable bed, the hot coffee I had this morning, even though I spilled it, and the fact that I have a job to go to." It felt forced and generic, but it was a start. That evening, I wrote down 3 more things. I'm grateful for the colleague who helped me with a difficult project, the delicious lunch I had, and the beautiful sunset I saw on my drive home. Day 2 was a bit easier. I woke up with the intention of looking for things to be grateful for throughout the day. I wrote down my morning gratitudes. I'm grateful for the warm shower, the text from my friend checking in on me, and the breakfast I'm about to enjoy. Throughout the day, I found myself noticing small moments of joy that I might have otherwise overlooked. The way the light filtered through the trees outside my window, the kind smile from the barista at my local coffee shop, the satisfaction of crossing items off my to-do list. By day 3, I was starting to notice a shift in my mindset. Instead of immediately focusing on the negative aspects of situations, I was actively looking for the positive. When my computer crashed and I lost an hour's worth of work, instead of spiraling into frustration, I found myself thinking, well, at least I have the opportunity to make it even better the second time around. It wasn't that negative things weren't happening, it was that I was choosing to frame them differently. On day 4, I decided to take my gratitude practice a step further by expressing appreciation directly to the people in my life. I sent a text to my mom, thanking her for always being there for me. I wrote an email to a colleague acknowledging their hard work on a project, and I left a note for my roommate thanking them for doing the dishes. The responses I received were overwhelmingly positive, and I realized that expressing gratitude not only benefits the receiver, but also creates a sense of connection and warmth for the giver. Day 5 brought an unexpected challenge. I received some disappointing news about a project I had been working on, and I found myself slipping back into negative thought patterns. It was harder to find things to be grateful for that day, but I pushed through. I wrote, "I'm grateful for the opportunity to learn from this setback, for the support of my friends during difficult times, and for the resilience I know I possess." Even in moments of disappointment, I was finding that gratitude could coexist with other emotions. By day 6, I was noticing physical changes as well. I was sleeping better, waking up with more energy, and feeling less stressed throughout the day. The simple act of focusing on the positive aspects of my life seemed to be having a ripple effect on my overall well-being. That day, I wrote, "I'm grateful for my health, for the beautiful spring weather, and for the sense of calm I've been feeling lately." On the final day of my challenge, I took some time to reflect on the experience as a whole. I realized that practicing gratitude hadn't eliminated the challenges in my life, but it had changed how I responded to them. I was more resilient, more present, and more appreciative of the small joys that fill our days but often go unnoticed. So what did I learn from my week-long gratitude challenge? First and foremost, I learned that gratitude is a skill that can be developed with practice. Like any habit, it gets easier the more you do it. At the beginning of the week, I struggled to come up with 3 things I was grateful for. By the end, I could have filled pages. I also learned that gratitude doesn't have to be reserved for the big, obvious blessings in life. Yes, I'm grateful for my health, my loved ones, and my home, but I'm also grateful for the perfect cup of coffee, the song that came on the radio at just the right moment, and the stranger who smiled at me on the street. Gratitude can be found in the smallest of moments if we're paying attention. Perhaps most importantly, I learned that gratitude is not just a feeling, it's a choice. Even on difficult days, we can choose to focus on the good. This doesn't mean ignoring or suppressing negative emotions. It means acknowledging them while also making space for gratitude. It's about finding balance. Now, you might be wondering if this gratitude practice is sustainable beyond a one-week challenge. I've been asking myself the same question. While I can't promise that I'll write in a gratitude journal every morning and evening for the rest of my life, I can say with certainty that this experience has shifted something fundamental in how I view the world. I'm more attuned to the good things, more likely to express appreciation, and more resilient when facing challenges. If you're interested in trying a gratitude practice of your own, here are a few simple ways to get started. Keep a gratitude journal. This can be as simple as writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Try to be specific and focus on the present moment rather than general blessings. Express appreciation directly. Tell the people in your life what you appreciate about them. This could be through a text, a phone call, a handwritten note, or a face-to-face conversation. Practice mindful gratitude. Take a few minutes each day to sit quietly and reflect on what you're thankful for. Really allow yourself to feel the emotion of gratitude, not just think about it intellectually. Create visual reminders. Put sticky notes around your home or office with prompts like, "What are you grateful for right now?" Or set reminders on your phone to pause and appreciate something in the present moment. Turn complaints into gratitude. When you catch yourself complaining, try to reframe the situation. Ask yourself, what's the opportunity here? Or what can I appreciate about this situation? Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate negative emotions or to force positivity when it doesn't feel authentic. The goal is to cultivate a more balanced perspective, one that acknowledges challenges while also recognizing the good that exists alongside them. As I reflect on my week-long gratitude challenge, I'm struck by how such a simple practice could have such profound effects. My relationships feel stronger, my outlook is more positive, and I'm noticing beauty in places I previously overlooked. I'm sleeping better, feeling less stressed, and experiencing more joy in everyday moments. Of course, I'm not suggesting that gratitude is a magic cure-all for life's problems. I still have bad days, face challenges, and experience the full range of human emotions. But gratitude has given me a tool to navigate these experiences with more resilience and perspective. If there's one thing I hope you take away from my experience, it's this. Gratitude is available to all of us, at any moment, regardless of our circumstances. It doesn't require special equipment, extensive training, or large amounts of time. It simply requires a willingness to shift our attention and to acknowledge the good that exists in our lives, even amid difficulties. So I invite you to join me in this practice. Start small, perhaps with just one thing you're grateful for each day. Notice how it feels, not just intellectually, but emotionally. Pay attention to any shifts in your mood, your relationships, or your overall well-being. And remember that like any skill, gratitude gets stronger with practice. As we navigate the complexities of modern life with its constant demands and distractions, practices like gratitude offer us an anchor. a way to stay connected to what truly matters. They remind us that even in imperfect circumstances, there is good to be found, appreciated, and celebrated. My week-long gratitude challenge may have officially ended, but the practice itself continues. It has become a lens through which I view the world, a habit that shapes my days, and a source of strength during difficult times. And for that, I am truly grateful. What about you? Have you ever tried a gratitude practice? What was your experience like? Or if you haven't, would you consider giving it a try? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you do decide to embark on your own gratitude challenge, please come back and let me know how it goes. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until next time, take care and remember to appreciate the good in your life, no matter how small it may seem. Those small moments of gratitude add up to create a life of greater joy, connection, and fulfillment.